Okay, today we're going to go over the easy concept, the basic concept of ecological niche. How do you spell niche? Niche, and you have learned half of the topic. Niche. A niche is a specific place and role that an organism has in its habitat or its ecosystem. This may sound very complicated at first, but all you have to know is where the organism chills out. It's where the organism lives, basically. And how do you represent this visually on a graph? Uh, so you have an x to y graph, nothing too complicated. I'll draw an x and a y graph. There we go. Now, as you think, the y-axis on this graph will represent the height of a landscape, and the x-axis will represent the distance going along the horizontal line. And this graph is 2D, so it's nothing too complicated. Um, so what are the names for both axes? It's not X or Y. It's the name for the X-axis is zone, and the name for the the Y-axis is strata. Strata. And just remember these two words because it's two words. They're easy to remember, and they'll probably come up in the exam. And an organism's niche will probably look like this. What does this mean? This means the organism occupies this certain distance, this certain area, going from here, this place here, and to this place here. For example, if you take the example of, think of this as a 2D landscape going from the beach to the forest. This means the organism is gonna to live at the beach and maybe up a bit, maybe inside trees, but it doesn't live inside the forest. That didn't make too much sense, but just use that example. The last thing we need to know is the zone of competition. The zone of competition is when two species have overlap, what's the word, niches. So there's the niche of one species and the niche of another species. Now, the areas of overlapping will be zone of competition. This means because they share a similar living environment, they're going to compete for certain resources inside this living environment. The niche could be sunlight, like we have learned, could be food, could be space, could be, yeah, nesting places. And that's everything to ecological niche. Just remember how to spell it, and as I have said, you have learned half of the topic. Remember what a zone is and what a strata is, and you've learned the other half. Here we go, that's pretty easy.